Welcome to Week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Rams and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles.
Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Los Angeles Rams and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Chargers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Los Angeles taking the field, led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon, whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
It feels like hyperbole, but it's actually reality. In only 2 seasons, we've seen Justin Herbert do things rarely or never seen before in the NFL. He's one of only 9 quarterbacks now with a 5,000-yard passing season and made the Chargers a top-5 offense for the first time since 2010. He is also the only quarterback to ever throw at least 30 touchdowns in each of his first 2 seasons and set a record for completions over that same span.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Herbert. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Herbert.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Fielded at the 20.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there, just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title.
Matthew Stafford's first season in Los Angeles could not have gone better as he proved to be the missing piece that brought the Rams a Lombardi trophy. It was a very well-deserved moment for the 13th-year pro, who was 12th all-time in yards and touchdowns, but had never experienced a postseason victory before that season. Now, you just call him a Super Bowl champion, and boy did he embrace the Rams offense from the start, with almost 5,000 yards and 41 touchdowns in 2021.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Stafford on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
2nd down and 7. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Once more, here's Eckler. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taking it about the 36. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. On first down, Stafford here. Second down at 5. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. He's got the connection downfield to Long. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Here's Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. From the gun on third down, Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 18 on the play.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Here we go now on first and goal. Akers. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. To throw is Stafford. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Rams will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. John Hightower now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw here, Herbert. Going back to Allen. He's got him again.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, here's Herbert.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Again, Herbert.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. But this time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Aaron Donald with a sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
L.A. set to take over again on offense.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. A give up the middle to Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. On 1st down at Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Khalil Mack.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's caught, and it's Eckler again.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Williams brings it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Darian Kendrick.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. but he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And they'll begin on the ground here with Evans.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing on first down, Bennett. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Bennett now looking to throw on second down. Pass incomplete. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Bennett. Forced out to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Chris Rumpf gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here comes the Rams punter now, standing just outside his own goal line.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
L.A. readies for its next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
That's complete to Hightower. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A shotgun throw for Stick. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Evans.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Bennett had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Now Bennett to throw. On 3rd down. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, Can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Here's Stick looking to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Now the Rams offense getting the football back. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Bennett throwing on 1st down.
He'll flip this out to Evans.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Looking to throw. Bennett over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Got his man. It's the tight end Long. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw again. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And down he goes again. A bevy of sacks in less than a half. But this defense is still losing the game. They've got to fix something because there should be no excuse for losing with an effort like this on that side of the ball. They need to take advantage when their defense is generating this kind of pressure so early in the game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and abundant.
A give up the middle to Evans. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Here comes the Rams punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Right back to Spiller on 2nd down.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
The Rams ready to go on offense.
Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now Bennett on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Open man is Skoranek. He's got it.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
That would complete to Skoranek. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans.
He was brought down by Michael Davis. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground. Evans again.
Evans, fast footwork. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school. And
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now here's Bennett to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Bennett. Finding Harris over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Stick looks to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. From the 31, Stick dumps it off for Spiller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stick back to pass. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And they're going to get this up to midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Stick looks to throw it again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Stick. On the screen, complete to Spiller.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Setting up the screen, here's Spiller. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10, Stick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. He's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Flush to his right.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Third quarter starts with a run by Chris Evans.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Bennett. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Bennett now on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins. Now Bennett to throw. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again. It fights him off. Steps away to his left. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start with the recording.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll go right back to Spiller here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Johnston. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. They're going to go play action now with Stick. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Keller. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
Stick, and he fires one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On 3rd down, Kelly. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
On second down, Spiller looking for space.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On third down, it's Stick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Stick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
On first down, they'll start out with Evans.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
They'll go again here with Evans.
And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
The Charger offense making their way back out there. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Stick from the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Johnston. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Third down, they'll throw with Stick. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Off play action, it's Stick.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Straight ahead, it's Spiller.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Stick looking to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and...
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
A big play there for L.A.
And even 40 yards.
There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no lock to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones like the one we just saw there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Bennett escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to it.
This linebacker's just having one of those days where everything he does seems working. I mean, you got to get a running back in there to help block, double team him, do whatever. Because right now, he's having a ball. Multiple sacks in this one. That one, the quickest.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Bennett. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Being chased out left, and that is incomplete.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
This will be taken in by Hightower. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And, Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
Finds Spiller on the check down.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Flushed out right.
Complete yet again to Spiller.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
They start the drive with Evans.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Again, a run with Evans.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Bennett from the gun on 3rd down.
Open man is Skoranek. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside, get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
Now Bennett to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And here's Bennett to throw on 3rd down. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Bennett now throwing on 1st down.
On a screen, this is Evans. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
But tell the statistician to add another one to their impressive total today. Great week for the defensive front. A tough one for that offensive line. Quarterback getting right back behind that line, hoping for more time to attempt a likely 3rd down pass.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. The Chargers getting set to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Stick. He finds his man. Complete. It's Johnston. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Stick looks to throw. Dancing to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Stick back to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stick. And incomplete on the deep ball. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Johnston.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for them, too.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now Stick.
That's complete to Hightower. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Stick looks to throw it again. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Spiller.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The football going back to the Rams now. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Bennett. Buying time to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Bennett. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here comes the Rams punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Bennett.
He's got this to the tight end, Hopkins.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Bennett to throw on 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Bennett on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Chargers ready to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun throw for Stick.
He gets this out to Spiller.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On third down, it's Stick. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Stick to throw once more. He finds his man complete. That's Johnston.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 1st and 10, Stick steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Stick. Eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now, worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason, but that may not come into play here in a two-score game late. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up face. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Now Stick.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went over there and asked for some help. Like, guys, we just don't have it in this one. Can you hook us up? And they did in a big way. Said, no problem. Put it on our shoulders. We'll carry you home. And they did exactly that.